Hi, welcome to ConvinceMeAudio. I'm Koji CO. If you're a first-time viewer of the channel, first and foremost, welcome. Secondly, here at CMA, we review the ultra high-end audio products on the market, concentrating the majority of the time on the flagships. But occasionally, we venture into the mid-range and even venture down to the lower categories of the lower tier audio equipment, bringing you in-depth analysis, comparisons of these products. Continuing from our previous ranking list series, today we're going to be discussing portable equipment that is Amp-DACs and DAPs and ranking them in the most consistent way CMA does. And how we categorize these is thus. We have the lower tier, which goes from $50 to $500, and the ranking is done the same way as all the other audio reviewers, just so that we have a bit of consistency in our community. A for excellent, B for good, C for average, D, E and F for bad, very bad and avoid, and S, well, as it stands, S-class, top tier, outstanding, incredible. So with that, shall we begin? Kicking off the category, let's start with the lower tier portable Amp-DACs, DAPs, Bluetooth dongles that reside here. This being the $50 to the $500 category. You can't go anywhere without this product actually being mentioned. The Apple Lightning dongle. $9.99, does a good job, measures well, breaks consistently, and it's tiny and you can keep it in your wallet. And honestly, price to performance ratio, it's kind of remarkable. It's just a shame that it's built like that. I wish it was built out of cloth and just a bit more premium materials with a little extra cash. It's fine, and it would have just lasted a little bit longer, but I do have a couple over there and they have been consistent for emergencies, and they power something like the Elite, which, I mean, the Elite doesn't need anything, but to be honest with you, for temporary use, it's pretty damn decent, and this is where you should be starting anyway. $10, this is a Class A product, hands down. The second one is ES Studio's ES100. I know this little device has fallen out of favor, but it has a 2.5 balanced, a 3.5 single-ended, micro USB unfortunately, a very deep in-depth app that you can tweak to your tastes. It's exceptional and it's pretty cheap these days. This is around $80 now, I believe. Check out the latest pricing down below, obviously. I think this unit is absolutely fantastic even now, and it's definitely an A-tier unit. Separate volume control, and skip and rewind is on a separate button, play and pause, and your personal assistant on another one, answering phone calls. This thing I used consistently for a solid year. It's absolutely fantastic. A-tier, hands down. Next unit, it's the Q-Style M15. This is another Amp-DAC dongle, no battery required, where previously the ES100 had a battery, obviously, but that has Bluetooth and LDAC, etc. You plug this via USB-C to your phone, you've got 3.5 and 4.4 balanced, powers a lot of headphones, including IEMs, with high-low gain, built exceptionally well, won the award for the best dongle under 500 last year. This is an S-tier dongle. This is something that should be in your pocket. It sounds fantastic. The next one along, if you require Bluetooth, balanced, sound excellent, EQ adjustments with bass boost, and X-Space with a nice voice that actually tells you what the bit rate of your track is, a nice clicky analog wheel, excellent construction. There have been a few software bugs here and there, but I think it's been ironed out now. USB-C, long battery life. This unit is an S-tier dongle. Even now, it's absolutely fantastic. Bluetooth range is excellent, build quality is very nice. I love that unit, it's fantastic. The next unit will be the FIO BTR7. This is a very powerful unit, built very well, still in the lower tier category, drives a lot of IEMs and even headphones nicely. It does a very, very good job. There are others I prefer. This is an A tier dongle. It's fantastic, and I like the feel, how sound genuinely, it's pretty fantastic as well. The BTR5 is in the same category of A tier. If you can find one these days, it'll be very cheap and it's excellent. The next unit is the Low 2 Poor S2. It's another dongle akin to the M15, a fantastic little dongle, sounds absolutely fantastic and has had raving reviews. And this is an A tier dongle if you require it in this category. The Death on Ray Honey. I was actually very, very harsh on this little unit. It's very powerful, sounded very honey-like tonality. I liked it with Aria. It's ultra powerful. I wish I had one here to test again, because that unit I think might have had problems and I was very harsh. It was the very first review I did on the channel like back 2 years ago, and I think it required a lot more love and attention, but there were so many myriad of problems with it, I actually gave up on it. This is not a bad device. I would put it in the C category for now until we can review one again in the future. The IFI Griffin. This unit has everything but the kitchen sink in it. Sounds pretty damn great too. It's very portable. It has everything you can think of. Line out, optical out, optical in, SPDIF in as far as I can recall. It has so many features, it's just endless. It's got everything but the kitchen sink in it. This is an S tier unit, well done IFI. 100% in the lower tier category, this is exceptional. I love this unit. It's fantastic. Another lower tier item, under $500 these days, is the FIO M11 Pro. And I think the M11 Pro Plus is out now as well. This M11 Pro I had for quite a while. It sounds very clean, THX sounding. I actually found it a little bit sweet in the mid-range, Android based, very little. It's still a decent unit even now, to be honest with you. If you can find one used for about $400, I'll put this in the B tier category. At the time it was pretty exceptional when it came out, but there's been a lot of changes in the market since that time. Definitely B tier for this one. Next, let's move on to the mid tier category. This is from $500 all the way to $1,500. This will encompass DAPs as well as amp and DAC combos like we have on the table. Starting with the Mojo 2 from Chord. This unit is built extraordinarily well in the Chord way. 2 headphone jacks to run simultaneously. The DAC is fantastic. DSP correction, crossfeed, optical input, coax input, USB-C input, micro USB charging, very annoying. I really do want to pull one of the points down for that, but due to the fact that you can put a MagSafe ring on it and connect it to your phone like this, and it will stay there. S tier Amp-DAC, this is the best thing you're gonna find under $1,000. I can't rant and rave about it enough. Check out the reviews for all of these units on the table. It's exceptional, sounds fantastic. The DSP correction is excellent. S tier all the way, every day, any day. The next unit is an Amp-DAC. This unit cruises around £800, so slightly more than the Mojo 2. This is the Diablo. This is very powerful. USB-C charging, USB-A male, very annoying to connect to your phone, but it has balanced out to actually use this with a amplifier, etc. on your desk. 3.5, 4.4 balanced, high, medium, and low gain. Ultra powerful. Excellent, and it sounds its best on eco mode and built exceptionally well. Battery life is not too bad depending on volume. Nice clicky volume pop, gets very toasty. This is an A tier unit. I love this thing, it's absolutely fantastic. The Low 2 Poor 6000. This is a DAP. This unit is tiny, 16 hours battery life. Sounds absolutely incredible with the AKM chip implementation in there. Pitch black background, slight warmth in the mid-range, drives IEMs exceptionally well, drives headphones very well. USB-C connection, very tiny, and it's probably one of my favorite DAPs under $2,000. It's fantastic. I'm going to put this in the S tier because it's just superb software, very quick, and very, 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 very excellent in the Bluetooth region when you connect in from another device. Shamling M8, exceptionally well built, sounds excellent. This is an A-tier Android-based system DAP. It's fantastic as well. That's going to feel some degradation down the road, but for now it's superb. And I think A-tier, definitely. Next unit is the FIO M17. This monster can literally power anything. We have a lot of distortion, unfortunately, as you go higher in the power range, but it's huge, it's monstrous, it can power anything. And it's still in the 1500 and below category, so it's in the mid-fi territory. As far as I can recall, pricing does fluctuate a lot. If it's 1700, we might have to bump it up to the higher tier, but as far as I know, it's 1500. This unit has a lot of functionality, a lot of features in the FIO way. I put this in the A-tier category, but it's a brick. Be aware, it's very big. Finally, let's move on to the flagships. Starting with this beast. There's two variety of ways of using this, like this as an Amp-DAC, or using the module, the to-go, which brings it up to £3,000. Right now this is £2,000. This is an Amp-DAC. It's portable in quotes. It's mobile is what I should say. You can put this in your laptop bag. It has a myriad of connections. We've got charging micro USB. Can't be helped. This was released a while ago. Data cable separate from the charging, fantastic. You have 6.3 single-ended, obviously it's a cord product, they're single-ended through and through, 3.5, 2 RCA out to go into your amplifiers, coax with dual data cable to be up sampled to 768, and optical as well. Beautiful design, very well constructed, 4 filters, crossfeed, beautiful glowing light, and this very nice marble feeling volume. I love this unit, it sounds excellent. Even now, this is an S tier category device. I love this thing. This thing's a monster and it will last a long time. With the FPGA inside there, programmed by Rob Watts, this is not an ESS chip that gets updated every day. This is an exceptional unit with 49,000 taps. S tier, hands down. The next one is $4,000, this being the Luxury and Precision P6 Pro, the best DAP I have ever heard. Software is very horrible, they don't know how to program software unfortunately, but as a sounding device, as a battery device, as a light device, as a small device, this is S tier hands down, even because of that software implementation, which is a nightmare for some people, honestly. It's not good in the software department. It's not that it's buggy at all, it's just not well designed. So therefore, searching for things is a bit of a nightmare. But for somebody like me who can't see, I just use it as a shuffle system basically and take the memory card out. At the moment, there's a 1 terabyte one in there. Balanced 4.4, 3.5. The best Bluetooth implementation I have ever heard on any device. This has the capability, the same quality as a Spring 3 DAC from Hollow Audio. It's absolutely mesmerizing. $4,000 S tier. Next, KN N8II. Including tubes on the go. This DAP is a monster. I heard it at CanJam, genuinely feels like having a desktop system on the go, but it's very big, sounds excellent, Android based, you'll be able to twiddle about with it and install certain apps and stuff. I love this unit. If it wasn't for its huge size, I would honestly put this in an S tier, but it's so big, it's so cumbersome. Even bigger and heavier than this, so it seems like it's a little bit narrow, but even more heavy. That unit is a super flagship in the above 3000 category. It's an A tier, but the absolute spec of the A tier, encroaching on the S tier category. It's superb, but it's huge, so be aware. Low2 Gold Touch, a super flagship DAP around the $3,000, $3,500 marker. There are a couple of variants, the titanium and the standard, etc. This unit has fantastic software like the POR 6000. It sounds excellent, it sounds spacious and huge, and battery life is pretty damn great. Makes a fantastic desktop system at a pinch, like flagship desktop system at a pinch. Even Sasvara sounded pretty damn freaking decent on it. This is an S tier, hands down. Love this device. Honestly, if you're looking for a DAP, you shouldn't be looking any further than Gold Touch Low 2 or the POR 6000. They are absolutely freaking superb. Genuinely exceptional. This list of portable Amp-DACs and DAPs for on the go, I hope has been useful to you. There are reviews for every one of these things on the channel. If they've not been published yet, they are on the way. And if you do like videos like this and you want more lists created via CMA, in regards to IEMs, DACs, amplifiers, headphones, which we've already done, so check out the review up here. Put it in the comment section down below and let me know what you would want to hear and what other devices you would like me to categorize, review and put into lists for you too. And if you do like reviews such as this and you do want to get them before anyone else, consider joining Patreon, where the reviews are released first before anywhere else, where equipment is actually tested and discussed in the private Telegram chat you will have access to, and you have access to me and get my impressions before anyone else, before the videos go live on YouTube. Until next time, I will see you soon. Peace.